Okay. This is gonna be my my review of WWE 2K22. Um, I have had the game since Tuesday. Tuesday, I believe. I had the game since Tuesday. I've pretty much been playing nothing but that all week. Um, so far, I gotta say, man, I'm tremendously underwhelmed. Um, you talk about waiting 2 years for a game. I grew up a huge wrestling fan. I mean, I'm not one of those over exaggerators that say I was the biggest wrestling fan, but I was every week. Every week I would watch the multiple shows that they had during the week. As a kid, I didn't have the money to watch the pay-per-views, but I would find ways to keep track of it. So I was very in tune with what was going on. So I was a big wrestling fan. All right. Then I started playing the games, the SmackDown games, those SmackDown versus Raw games, even some of the older Raw games on the Nintendo 64, the GameCube, Dreamcast. Well, I don't know if it was on Dreamcast or not, but so I have a lengthy history with these games with wrestling. So I gotta say, man, like 2K22 is bad, man. Like, I mean, visually the game looks stunning. Um, I did multiple My Rise saves. I did like a striker. I did a high flyer, and then I did a female character. And I was so impressed with the way that the female character came out. It actually looked pretty good. Pretty good. Looked a little cartoonish, but it like her as far as the face, facial expressions, body movements, stuff like that is great. I mean, the game looks beautiful, but and also the gameplay is better. It feels like once you understand how the controls work, it's simpler. Like it feels very easy to get used to. It seems very easy. Once you learn them, it's like I don't understand why I thought that this would be an issue, or why I thought that they were overcomplicating the controls. It's not that complicated. Now, a couple of things I do have a problem with the gameplay, and I've had this problem for years with 2K games when it comes to wrestling. Okay, sometimes like before. Sometimes your resiliency doesn't pop up when you want it to pop up. I remember in 2K20 or in 2K19 where I was in, heated battles with family members, playing, and when, sometimes at the end of the match, when it comes time for me to be able to, use my resiliency, sometimes it wouldn't even pop up. Okay. Another thing is reversals. Sometimes the reversal prompts don't pop up. You're getting your ass kicked and you're waiting for the prompt to pop up so you can press it. And sometimes, I mean, it doesn't even show, right? So those are, a couple of gameplay issues. I haven't seen many bugs. They're still botching punches and kicks. But now you're getting punished even more for missing punches and kicks. And, because it's so easy to get up now. It's like you knock them down to the mat, they get right back up again. Like the gameplay moves fast. I'm not saying I have a problem with it. I'm saying there's no way I should feel like if I'm not whooping their ass constantly, that if they beat me up for a minute straight, they could potentially beat me within a minute of the match. It should not feel like that, but it feels like that. Like if you allow them to beat you up enough without doing something to change the momentum, the match will be over pretty quickly. So, I think the pin kick out is a lot better. But let me get to some of my biggest gripes with the game. The game is bland, and this is why I'm not feeling it. Okay, you wait 2 years, you pay $100 or so dollars. You're expecting more. Okay, it's bland. For years, I've been saying, why haven't a Titantron creation, a Minitron creation, and music import been brought back to the game? On the Xbox 360, we used to have the ability to put, that was because you could burn music to the Xbox 360, but still, we were able to put music inside the game as entrance music. So if you had instrumentals you like or whatever, you could put that music in the game and it will play, and it was pretty cool, man. It added a different element of creativity to it that you don't see too much, especially in wrestling games, So when that was a feature, I'm like, I love this, So once the Xbox One came out, and I guess not being able to burn music to the Xbox was more of a financial decision because they wanted to promote the streaming apps that they had on the Xbox One. This is just what I heard. This is why they took it out or took it off of the system, and you weren't able to put your music on there anymore. So that meant the WWE games that came out, you would not be able to put your music in the game because there was no way to put the music on the system. But there's an easy workaround to that with the game. How you're able to upload images and put images on your character, it should be done the same way with music files. Now, I'm not saying people could, upload 3-4 minute songs, but you take 60 seconds of a clip, you put the clip on the game, the way you upload the clip to the website, the clip downloads onto the game, and now you're able to use that as entrance music. Simple things that, like, wrestling is about personality, man. When you're looking at this wrestler and that wrestler and that wrestler, it's different gimmicks, it's personalities, different, different. It's just different. Even visually, what they're wearing is different. But these games don't allow you the space to be creative. When you create a wrestler, you have to put other people's shit on you. How is that being creative, man? Like, this game falls flat, man. And I'm like, where's the matches? I remember one of these deep dives I watched. I'm pretty sure he was joking, but I took it as he was saying they added more matches. He said something about them, there's over 1,000 new matches, which I know he was being facetious, but I'm saying I thought there was some element of truth there that maybe they added more matches. No, it's the same shit that's been on the game for years. No new matches. I don't understand, why is it so hard for them to add a special referee, add an ambulance match, casket match, inferno match, something. Like, nothing. Like, they give you the same 40 or 50 matches that we've had for years. And it's frustrating because it's like, sure, this is viewed as a new version of the game, but this is still a 2K game. And what they did was they took 2K20, and it feels like they build it. I don't even know how to say the word. Man. They built on top of it. There you go. They built on top of it. They just started adding. All right, we're going to do graphics right here. We're going to upgrade that. We're going to upgrade the gameplay. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to put that there. But they're building on shaky foundation already. This feels like a 2K20 game, and that should not be the case. That should not be the case. When you're talking about a game that may not have an NBA following, that may not have a football following, but it has a following of devoted fans that buy your shit every year, that are looking forward to it every year. I was so fed up with 2K20, I stopped playing it for well over a year, waiting for this to come. Just waiting for the new game. Like, I even tried to download it a few months ago, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna wait because all it's gonna do is gonna ruin my thoughts of the new game, because I'm playing this shitty ass game. So I'm just looking for things to be mad about. I went into it with a fresh mind, hopeful that I was gonna see something great. The servers have sucked. My GM is a epic mess. I mean, Jesus Christ. How could you fail so bad at a mode that seems so simple in concept. It's a very simple thing. A person runs a brand. You give them matches, you give them prices, they have a budget. I mean, it's very simple. And even some of the simple things in that mold, they screwed up. How do you give somebody, first of all, you can only afford maybe 10 superstars before you really start to deplete your money completely. 10 superstars, right? And there's only 3 matches during the week and 5 during pay-per-views. I don't know, man. Look, I'm not asking for much. I just want enough to make me feel like, okay, this game is like the immersion level. I need the immersion level to be better. This game, it just completely knocks you out. And they added a mode, my faction, that apparently I haven't really gotten into it yet, but apparently you can't play online. So it's like, what the hell is the point? And why are they charging people money for packs? Just to beat up on the computer? Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense, bro. Like, 2K, man, I've already stopped buying Madden games. I'm done buying Madden games. I don't think I'll buy another Madden game. Maybe if there's like a massive sale and the game is like 75 to 95% off or some shit. Maybe. Or if it hits EA Play, maybe I'll get it then. But I'm not buying it at full price anymore. And I feel like 2K games are about to be the same way. I mean, NBA 2K22, garbage. And now I feel like they completely dropped the ball with WWE 2K22. It's just, I don't know, man. These companies, man, they don't care if you like the game. Only thing they want is for you to come back and buy the game. They don't care if you like it. They don't give a shit. EA is the perfect example of that. EA has been fucking up the football franchise for years. They don't care. They just want you to keep buying it. And now I'm at a point where I'm fed up with it. But I love video games. I mean, I can't help it. I love video games. And I will, if I'm optimistic about it, I'll give it a shot. But at some point, man, like, the consumers have to say no. They have to put their fucking foot down. Like, for example, I don't know if anybody plays this, but I play Rainbow Six Siege a lot. And I always wonder why they buff and nerf. Like, where are they getting their information? Why are they changing these operators? Why are they taking things away? Why are they adding to other operators? All it does is, once you get used to an operator, when they buff and nerf the operator, now you have to readjust yourself. And I'm not one of these YouTubers that's so cocky and confident, be like, hey, I play this game so easily, it's whatever. No, I'm a regular person who enjoys the game, who has his limitations, and one of those limitations is it takes me some time to get used to shit. So when they buff and nerf operators, it's like it changes the clock in my mind, and now I have to readjust myself or relearn how to use these operators under the new limitations, right? So I started to think, and then it dawned on me. It dawned on me, and I haven't verified this, but I'm going to backtrack and I'm going to look it up because I believe this is the case. This is why they buff and nerf new operators. So when they go to sell an elite skin at some point down the line in the very near future, when they go to sell elite skins, they need operators that suck, that no one wants to fucking pick. They need those operators to get picked more. So then when you put out a new elite skin, now people are buying the skin and they're not just saying, fuck that. I don't use the operator anyway. Why would I buy the skin? They need, and this is, it's a marketing thing to increase your financial potential. Like, that's what they're doing. This is what they're doing. It's about the money. They don't care if you like it. They don't care if you want it. They'll give it to you because of what it means. And what it means is they're going to increase their revenue. That is, I get it. That's the way you conduct business. But is that the way that you take care of the people that put the money in your fucking pockets? No. But people are so damn stupid And I've been saying this for years. I see so many YouTube channels about why Madden is bad, why Madden is this, why 2K is that. But y'all are giving them your money. And I'm not saying I'm better. I'm not better. I do the same shit. I give them my money as well. But it's something that everybody has to say, listen, I'm going to stop supporting this shit because they're not giving me or they're not giving this community what they want. And even though people have different aspects of what makes a game better, there are always a baseline of certain things. But for some reason, it always falls on deaf ears. And that's the consumer's fault. That's the consumer's fault because you condone the behavior when you still allow them to benefit from not doing anything. But that's it, man. That's it. I'm done. I wanted to say this, man, because I keep seeing people trying to give this game a chance. This game has fallen horribly flat. It's supposed to be 2K22, but it's actually just a reskinned, repurposed fucking 2K20. That's what it is. This is what it is. And I'm fucking furious. I'm furious, man. There's no way games from 15 years ago should surpass you. In fun and innovation, it should not surpass you. But they have. There have been old SmackDown vs. Raw games have been overlapping these 2K games for a while since they started coming out. But that's it, man. I'm done. All right.